Yeah, check it. It's good.
Check. That's good. It's good.
Is that all right?
We're good. Yeah, we're good.
Very soft, and now I'm talking properly. Like a proper gentleman, like Michael Caine. But now I'm talking softly like Jason Statham.
On that day,
Mr. Wayne. Not even I.
Have you seen Children of Men?
No, I haven't. I've seen you've been referencing it a fair bit on Twitter.
Interesting. That Michael Caine's in it, and he's playing a sort of a hippie, because it's a populistic movie. He's playing, he's got long blonde hair, and he's like, "Hey, amigo!" Like he's calling the guy amigo the whole time. I think it's his son, but he's like sort of like.
Did you say it in a Michael Caine voice though?
Yeah, he's like,
"Hello, amigo." Muchos gracias, amigo.
It's like,
Mr. Wayne.
Great character choice. Like I'm saying amigo, and this he's got to change it
I
up
like
slightly.
I like the idea of that casting, and it's like, all right, Mike, we need you to play like an American, like Southern dude. He's like, nope. He's like, I'm playing.
He's English.
Michael Caine. Yeah, he's like.
Chris D'Elia's got a bit about it. Like he's never turned down a role, so it'd be like, okay, well, it's a movie. I'll do it. It's a movie about I'll do it. When do they need me there? I'll do it. I'll be there.
It's so good. It's a movie. I'll do it.
Cool. Someone was saying when he was giving acting advice, he was just saying to someone, he's basically his kind of nature is you just go in there and just so easy, you just do it. You just talk. Like you don't think about it. You just go, Michael Caine. And then you go to 5 o'clock home time. You go back to your wife. Like,
yep. You have dinner. You have sex. And then you go to bed.
Missionary, doggy, her on top.
A little bit on top, maybe.
Finish back in missionary and roll over.
I reckon tonight I'll start with a blowjob.
Only for my birthday.
Yeah.
Once a year I'll get
Tonight.
I've never fingered me wife.
Maybe on Christmas once the kids are grown up.
I picked the worst time to have a sip of water, honestly. That was going to end up all over the roadcaster.
Hey, fuck the footy podcast.
Fuck.
This is where it's at.
It's Michael Caine podcast.
Yeah.
Amigo.
You okay?
It was horrible.
I'm glad you don't take cream with sugar, amigo. Dating ain't what it used to be, is it, amigo?
I want to explain the premise, but then it's like I don't even necessarily. Some of the explaining we might cut out because.
Is there a premise?
I don't even know what it is.
Do we need to tell the listener what the premise is? So
Oh yeah.
What we have right now is me and Rubes don't know. So you explaining to us while recording is like a chance to bring the listener along.
What the fuck was that? That was so loud.
Tickets, please.
That sounded like it was out there or something.
It did. These headphones are great.
Great headphones.
Great headphones.
So just do an intro and we'll get going.
All right.
Just want to get comfy. I just can't get it. Like
You can't get there.
Get your fucking keys out of here, mate.
Oh,
because that's
fuck!
not going to be fucking comfy for you.
He keeps like unlocking another thing. He's sitting on the couch like.
Get my wallet out of here, mate. What are you doing with my wallet?
Get this fucking circle maker, the thing you make a circle with.
Get this 12-pack of crumpets out of here.
Come on, amigo.
Cereal Carpens.
It's time. Brad Hollis, Rueben, Motes and DJ Jesus.
What's your name?
Oh, Carpens, Cereal Carpens.
Cereal Carpens. Cereal Carpens.
Hello, Cereal Carpens.
Hello, Peppy.
And now, here is your host, Brad Hollis. Brad Hollis.
All right. Welcome.
Unbelievable.
We are back in the studio. First day of summer.
Fucking hell.
Got the fan on.
Hell yeah.
Some reverberation.
I feel like I'm at the 2 p.m. set at Rainbow Surfing.
Cereal Carpens.
2 p.m.
Yeah, where there's like 14 other dudes and like one chick.
All right. Welcome, boys. Here with Motes,
G'day.
Rubes, Clarky.
G'day.
DJ
And,
Jesus.
I am Brad Hollis,
The one and only.
of course. Yeah, we're back for the summer. Bit of a. Start again.
Zero preparation.
Start again. No, I'm kidding.
Play the intro too.
Cereal Carpens.
It's and DJ Jesus.
Carpens, Serial Carpens.
Serial Carpens. Serial Carpens.
Hello, Kathy.
Hello, Kathy.
Here's your host, Brad Hollis. Brad Hollis.
Oh, nice.
Pretending like it's the first time you heard it.
All right, it's welcome back to the studio. Summertime, Serial Carpens mix. Summer. I don't know what we're calling it. So the summer.
The Beach House Sessions.
Yeah,
I like that. Beach house sessions. What do you call it? Magic Castle. That place. You know, was in the beach house.
Yeah,
Magic Mountain.
Yeah.
Magic Mountain. Yeah.
Yeah. There you go. Done.
By the way, we'll blend it. I've already introduced you. We'll put that in.
Yeah.
Yeah. A bit of both.
Yeah.
Bit of
Or we
this.
could
Bit of that.
just play all of that without cut.
Yeah, that's how I feel.
Yeah.
Can we play the intro again?
What's your name?
Carpens, Serial Carpens.
All right, so welcome to Serial Carpens, the mix, summer mix,
Fucking
I
oath.
guess.
Working out what to talk about.
Chilling in the studio. We've got a new setup in here. Got the actually, it might even be on YouTube as well. These ones.
For real?
So we're
I'm gonna have to start dressing better.
all in the shorts today.
You
It's
look-
pretty hot outside. First day of summer.
Yeah, exactly. First day of summer. I actually think you scrub up all right. That diesel tee's a
man.
classic.
Yeah. And the floral. I love
Yeah,
the
the
floral. Actually,
florals.
I'm liking the vibe
Yeah.
of what we're all wearing.
Successfully fished for some compliments.
Except, I will say that most got the jail wins on with the anklets, which makes them like extra jaily for
I
mine.
would go for the full jail look.
Yeah, it looks like you
You're
definitely
rocking no socks in jail.
Yeah, it feels like you just ran some kid for his spray cans, like
That's
for
exactly
sure.
what I did before I got here. That's why I'm so sweaty.
That's it. Are they TNs?
No, the tailwinds, aka
Same brand.
tailwinds.
TN, is that Nike?
They're Nikes.
Yeah.
Don't worry.
It's like the same. It's like saying like a McChicken and a Big Mac is the same
Yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
They're from the same.
Ah,
company.
fair enough.
Yeah,
Basically.
same comparison.
Close enough.
Yeah.
Close enough.
Yeah, like your nan and going on Hungry Jack's.
Yeah.
But it's Macca's.
Yeah.
Or
Yeah.
the other way around.
It's
probably.
funny though, if your nan does that, you're like, you got no idea. You're like, they're not even fucking same thing, Nan. Like,
None used to call KFC Kentucky Duck.
Oh, wow.
But she knew exactly what she was doing.
yeah.
Wow.
Rest in peace.
I feel like the chocks. I can't say that. Sorry.
Sorry,
feel like-
where do you... Oh, sorry.
What's the chock?
I will finish that off though. I feel
It's a racial
racial slur. It's a racial slur. I'm Italian though. I'm
for
Italian. I
Reg's
can
own
say that.
people, yeah.
Oh, that's all right.
I feel like the Italians though would call it the I've forgotten what you said, mates. Unfortunately.
They put an S on the end of it.
What did
They
you
feel
say
like
though? Would you say Kentucky?
Kentucky Duck.
Yeah, I was gonna say Italians would call it. I swear, like Kentucky Rabbit. They always. I feel like Italians always say that KFC's rabbit,
Yeah, right.
which makes me feel like Italians are like, man, I wish that was rabbit.
I've never heard that,
Okay.
but that's put me off KFC.
Anyway, Jesus, you had something to say?
Oh, well, I was just thinking, like, I wanted your advice on this. This has sort of brought up something in my sort of professional life. And so whenever I'm DJing, I'll go up to the bar, no matter what bar it is, and I ask for a glass of Coke. But some bars have their contract with Schweppes, which means they'll be...
disgusting.
yeah.
Which means... disgusting, sure, but I'll take it. Which means they've got Pepsi on the soda guns, right?
Rank.
But if I come up and ask for a Coke, and you got... Like, don't correct me. Am I right in thinking this? It's always... Oh, can I just have a glass of Coke? They go, oh, it's Pepsi. It's like... That's what I fucking asked for.
Yeah. So
Wow, there's a difference. Hang on. Whoa.
there is a
All right, Nan.
Whoa, hang on
All
a
right,
sec.
Nan.
Wait, but Pepsi and Coke. Well, what if they give you Pepsi and you're like,
Well, no, I think what he means is like.
oh, wait, do you mean?
do you-
He's asking for a
They
glass
so-
of cola.
Yeah, essentially.
But
Like,
al-
come on.
But
also-
you'd sound like a fucking weirdo if you asked for a glass of cola.
Yes.
God, dude.
Yeah, can I ask a cola?
Yeah, can I get a glass of LA Ice?
Yeah.
Yeah, can I just get a warm tumbler of Snowdrop, please?
I would actually, I'd prefer that they didn't say, and you probably wouldn't be able to tell much of a difference.
No,
I'd be
I
peeking.
know nothing.
I'd be peeking if they.
I mean, no. I definitely would.
Yeah.
I'm just saying most people wouldn't.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel like what they
Yeah.
should be saying though is they should be going, oh, dude, we only have Pepsi. You know what I mean? Not like, oh, it's Pepsi. Like, oh,
There's a
ooh.
tone. There's a
Yeah,
tone.
It's all about the tone.
You
You
should
know?
just be like, one Pepsi, come out. Like, just does any
Yeah.
one Pepsi.
There is like
No, I asked
staunch
for a
like
Coke.
opposition to Pepsi. I don't fuck with Pepsi at all.
No.
And
I don't mind at the bowling alley with the ice.
How many times you gone bowling?
I just, you know.
Okay.
Brady's a lone bowler.
Yeah,
I
dude, solid
I go
bowler.
there for the Pepsi.
I think when it's post-mix, though, like post-mix Pepsi's all right.
Yeah,
but like
that's
actual
exactly what I'm
Pepsi in like a 600ml
Oh,
plastic bottle,
yeah.
you're a
Oh,
fucking
no.
psycho. Like,
Disgusting.
You are
Disgusting.
a psycho.
Well, that's just like
cheaper at Woolworths.
you would know
That's
that.
why they buy it. I used to work at Woolworths. People listening.
You did.
How long
On
did
the
you work
on the
there?
checkout.
Were you on the checkout?
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Mate.
Yeah, dude. Brad's got a story. He was hell schwetzen. Sometimes.
What do you mean?
You sweating heaps, man,
So-
under pressure. Yeah, I
Dude,
remember.
that's funny.
Yeah, I
when
know.
I first started,
That's why I said it.
when I first started, I don't know what was going on. The pressure, and like
Too
it got
much.
it was like the temperature we're in right now in the shed.
Yep.
That's kind of what it's like out
Yeah,
there on the
No safety net.
There's no fan. So I'm there. I'm maybe 18, 19. I don't know. Maybe I was eating a lot of meat. No, that wasn't it. I was just
You're just nervous.
very nervous, and I would get really sweaty and like to the point where it's
Yeah.
like someone would be like, "Okay, man, we got to get this kid." Like, there's a problem. Like rare air. We're talking rare.
Rare
I've
levels
never
of
even
sweat.
seen anyone that sweaty.
He used to get full. Brad used to
Like
get
full armpits,
full arm.
and just
Yeah,
I reckon it would have been pouring. No, some lady come and be like, "Are you okay?" Yeah. I'm like, no, I'm not okay because I don't
Save
know
me,
how
lady.
to work the fucking because the
register.
the
teach me how to
till,
make the till?
the barcode. It's my second.
Always
day.
the barcodes. Always
Did you
the
ever
barcodes.
would there ever be something that like wouldn't scan properly and you just like fuck it, just chuck it in for free? 'Cause that's what I would do.
Yeah.
Yeah, this one time I used to just do that anyway, just sometimes give people a treat. But this old lady and I wouldn't do that anymore. But that was
Because you don't
ages
work
ago.
there.
Yeah. Well, I feel like, integrity, even though it is a big multi-million company, which is why I,
Yeah.
That's why you had to stop
nip
working
and
there.
tucked it in the first
Out of
place.
principle.
We'll get to that later, the integrity. But there was, so I've given this guy like a light bulb, him and his wife, like old couple.
Yeah.
They've come back after 5 minutes, they're going on the receipt. Go, it's not on the receipt. What if we need to bring it back? Mate,
Oh my
I just
God.
given it to you for free, my
Fucking
son.
put it in the bin cart.
It's almost like he didn't occur to him that he'd just gotten it for free. Like he
Yeah,
didn't even
no.
realise. He
No,
was like,
because-
I need to return this,
Yeah,
mate. I don't get my money. It's like, no, you
exactly.
don't understand.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I flung cash, mate.
Everything by the rules.
Meet me behind. Don't you
Mate.
know the deal? Meet me behind.
Yeah, yep,
The
exactly.
dumpster out the back.
I got a bag of light bulbs for you, all right?
But
All
yeah,
25 watt.
I grew out of the sweating though. Maybe the
Yeah, you don't sweat as
meditation
much. You don't sweat as much
helped
these
and
days.
Shit, and just
You
less
were
anxiety.
you were dreading then as well, weren't you? No, that's well before dreads.
No, dreads.
No.
I had dreads while I was there.
Yeah,
because
I feel like that would.
I had I went to Bali or somewhere and I had those beads in. No,
Yes.
maybe I just got maybe
Yes.
it wasn't dread. I
No,
got my
you
hair
did.
beaded with
You
the
did get their hair
Rasta
beaded.
colours.
Yeah, in
And
Bali.
I had a couple
Revealing a
of,
lot about yourself right now.
Yeah, it's a summer pod. That's what
Exactly.
Getting a bit deeper.
Not. Oh, sorry.
No, you
keep
go.
going. Oh, well, mine isn't. Mine won't be. Mine can't be put on the air, unfortunately.
Good. Well, yeah. So there's a Rasta colours, and then there was a mean old manager lady who seems to be a trend in my life. Just mean ladies being bossy.
You're always around. Okay.
But she was like, she got angry at me at something, and then she was sort of getting angry, and then she saw.
Yeah.
She's like, and get rid of those, get rid of those fucking things.
No.
I'm like, oh.
Nothing better than that. She's like,
Like-
Brad, what do I say? Clean
Yeah,
up an aisle
yeah.
6.
Fuck, she would have loved that. She was already giving you a lecture, just
Yeah.
a bit of extra added value, like a bit of
Yeah.
extra ammo on the
Yeah,
end.
yeah.
Just like, by the way, like, fuck, it just puts like the whole lecture just gives it so much more credibility.
Yeah, bloody hippie. Here's a towel. Dry yourself off, mate.
You're in the mix with Serial Carpens. Deep underneath the cruise ship, where the rhythms bump, baby. Full wingspan, Shepherd. Now listen, Serial Carpens.
How are you today?
It's fine.
Kathy and I are going to relax. What's your name?
Oh, Carpens, Serial Carpens.
Serial Carpens. I'd like you to say hello to Kathy.
Hello, Kathy.
Kathy, I'd like you to say hello to Serial Carpens. Serial Carpens, I'd like you to say hello to Kathy.
Hello, Kathy.
What's your name?
Oh, Carpens, Serial Carpens. Serial Carpens.
Well, I just realised I didn't really explain what would the premise to this summer format.
Me and Rube still have no idea.
Yeah, because we were going
Zero
to.
clue.
The rough plan was we'll start and I'll explain it. But then we don't even know what we're talking about.
I feel like you
Woolworths
should
or
tell
something.
everyone in the first place that Brad just messaged us a couple of weeks back and said, "Oh, I want to do the podcast again." And we said, well, "What the fuck for? The footy season's over." I said, "No. It's just something for the summer."
Yeah.
And here we are.
Serial carbs. Yeah, just thinking. Well, there's some that I don't even want to put on air because I don't want to be like.
What? Mushy gushy?
Yeah, and getting everyone behind the scenes of my thought process.
We talked
deep down.
I see what you're saying.
Perhaps
I don't even know.
Perhaps you lead from saying like we talked to Tom Green when we had Tom Green on the Good Footy Energies podcast.
Is that when we actually spoke about it?
Might be a good in to say we talked about.
All right. So yeah, this summer with feeling just a bit more of a summer vibe. Maybe like doing it as like a mix. You know, like on SoundCloud.
Yeah.
So it's like we'll still put it on the normal channels, like Spotify and Apple and all that, and YouTube. I think we have a YouTube now.
Gangster.
You can see the setup that we're in right now.
Well, the
Chillin'.
setup's-
Yeah, we went hell more chilling.
Yeah, it's very summer.
and I think
Very
we might
summery
even
in
keep that. I might keep going through the winter. I don't know. I might get a recliner chair in here.
A lazy boy.
Yeah.
Fireplace.
Yeah, but a summer one.
Yeah. Just me in the recliner. I had a notebook with like ideas.
Old man Brad.
Ideas.
Brad just wants a comfy chair.
Well, you guys on the couch, and I'm sitting.
Dude, you got your leg-
but you
shut
guys,
up.
I'm looking over there, like in Workaholics, when Adam, they have to. There's four of them because Carl's there, and they have to split up. And Adam and Carl are back at home base in the van and smoking weed.
Yeah.
And the other two have to go out, and one of them's like, "Oh, I wish I was in home base." Is that right? I think that was right. Do you remember that?
I don't. I remember it because you said it.
Yeah, he's like, "Man, I wish I was there." It's
Yeah.
like, I've got couch envy.
Yeah.
This is still pretty laxing.
I was more thinking like Superbad in the home ec class, and you're like Jonah Hill, and we're like,
Yeah.
I'm like the Asian guy, and Rube's like Michael Cera.
I'd probably be the other way around. If anything, you're probably more Michael Cera.
Yeah, that's.
And
a
I'm
good
probably the
one.
Asian guy. I should do the
Yeah, I had written in a notebook years ago, some ideas, and one of them was recliner chairs, just to talk about. Maybe we could talk about it now. I could finally go back to my old notebook and tick it off, because it was like how old people, they have like their own. They have like say you got an old married couple like grandma, grandpa. They have their own recliner chair.
Yeah, you mean like the posture care chair company?
Yeah, they have their own specific one. You don't get in your grandpa's at 5 p.m. when the news is on, mate. That's his chair, mate. Like he may let you like Nan's chair, mate. You can, mate.
Anytime
of the day, Nan's chair. That is a welcome chair.
Absolutely.
That is an
Blankets.
opening
Absolutely.
blankets.
Yeah.
That is anyone can sit on that.
She's
chair.
out in the dining room having a cup of tea with your mum.
Exactly. She's not in there watching TV. She
Nah.
maybe only at 9 o'clock with Matlock's on. I don't know why I said Matlock.
Yeah.
Could pick
You're in there
another
watching
game.
Ready Steady
Midsummer
Cook.
Murders.
Yeah, you're in there watching Ready Steady
Yeah.
Cook, but then like
Bold and
come
beautiful.
like 5 o'clock.
Yeah, but then you look at your grandpa's chair, and there's just a different air of air around it.
Different
of
energy in that
well,
chair,
actually, that's a good call, because there would be an aura around it. He's sitting in the chair. That's his chair, mate.
Absolutely.
That is his energy.
Absolutely.
You know, he's been working at the bottle yard for,
Doesn't sound like my grandfather.
Very specific to your
he's
family.
been
now.
working, building up the empire.
This is not a relatable thing we're talking about. In the inner northern suburbs of Adelaide.
Right. Northfield, just on the border of Paraka. It's about a 5-10 minute drive from the bottle yard. Right, he's done that on purpose because he doesn't want a big drive. Right, he sorted that out. Right, he's come back home. Him and Mum are coming. Mum's going to pick me up on the way home. And yeah, Connor, me and my anyway.
No, keep going.
Yeah,
Keep going.
me and my cousin Connor's like, boy, Brad, I'm going to hop in the chair. And I'm like,
Don't do it, Connor.
Don't do it. It's 5:10, mate. They close the gates at 5, and that's a strict close
Yeah.
as well.
Very strict.
Very strict.
Very strict.
One time, one guy came like real close to closing, and he's like, my grandpa who runs it, he was like, no, you can't come. And he's like, I want to speak to the owner or something. He's like, who's that? And he's like, Stan Townsend. He's like, well, get me the manager or whatever. He's like, who's that? And he's like, Stan Townsend. He's like, well, who are you? Stan Townsend. Some sort of story that
That's
my dad
huge.
tells.
That's huge.
That does sound like a your dad story.
And I'm sharing it with the viewer. But see, I only did it half-heartedly because in one part of me, I'm like, I'm becoming my dad
Yeah.
for the podcast.
Yeah.
Which
Also
isn't
sharing
bad.
family lore
Yeah,
as well.
exactly.
Which you should... You
It's a
should
massive
really,
no-no.
you should really
Family
get
law.
permission from the elders of the
Yes.
family before you do that.
I reckon
Everyone
give me
knows that.
permission.
I'm actually loving the name Stan Townsend. That is a crazy name.
Podcast reshuffle there.
Yeah.
He was very he's quite strong.
Oh, no doubt.
And there's a couple of stories.
Give us the best one. Give us
There
the most Stan
was
Townsend
one story, and the guy who told me it, he was from the Pracker crew, the Bridgeway.
Yeah.
He was a bit younger than my grandfather, of course. But this guy has an axe wound on his head. Because he must have got in a fight and got like he's got a scar.
Who gave it to him? Stan Townsend.
Oh my god! Oh my god! That's the whole story.
Yeah.
I feel like I actually legitimately thought that was going to be the punchline of the story.
That's good. That's a good one. The story is like there was it was getting close to Friday closing time, and they had to change this moat engine in a truck or something, but they didn't have the thing to put you take the engine out and you put it, because it's so heavy, you put it on this thing and then you do the work and then put it back in, but they didn't have one of the things to hold it. So Stan got on the ground and they lowered the engine, and he just held it there for like however long they did the work, and it's pretty heavy. Like it's an infamous story.
What?
And it's just like mate. Nothing's beating that 5 o'clock Friday knock off, mate. Nothing. There ain't nothing beating that fucking Stan Townsend. He's just like, but the thing is, it's like you could be listening and be like, oh. That story, is that a strong story? Whatever. But when the axe guy tells you a story, you listen, mate. When the guy with the axe on his head comes to you and says, mate, that guy's fucking up, you listen to the axe guy.
So that's not how he got the wound on his head.
No.
The engine falling on him. He actually successfully held it.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
The axe guy, I reckon he would have been like one of the kids, like a young apprentice standing around.
No doubt.
Just seeing that.
Yeah, 100%.
I don't know how he got the axe. Just,
Got one to the head, dude.
we could give him a call. I got his number.
You got a fucking axe in your head, dude.
Um.
Don't do that now.
Anyway,
Dude, that is fucking hilarious. He's just holding it. Just holding it. Like, yep.
recliner chairs. So, don't get in your grandfather's.
Don't do it.
When he's. That's a funny concept. It's just funny because both of my grandpas had it as well.
That was that was a very relatable concept, and then you really just went like super your family niche.
Did you?
Which I enjoyed more.
Yeah. Did you guys have the recliner? Obviously, was your
My I don't really remember my dad's dad, but my nono has a recliner. But what I think
still to this day.
Yeah. Front and center to the TV as well. But he rocks the headphones like to listen. To listen to
my
the
mum
TV.
does that in bed.
Really?
Yeah, because Dad has to sleep, get up early for work.
Nice.
Down the bottom yard. No kidding.
Well,
down the bottom yard.
Semi-not.
Like his father before him.
Stan Townsend.
Dad does the Stan Townsend bit in respect for Stan. He's like, who's on here, Stan Townsend? He's like, no, you don't need
Stan Townsend.
Stan Townsend sort of sounds like stand down as well. Like
Yeah.
it's sort of like yeah. So it's
Stand down, Stan Townsend.
invoking the spirit.
Yeah, I feel like we're gonna we're Ouija
Actually, I
boarding
was doing
fucking
that.
Stan
Stan
Townsend.
Townsend standing down.
Stand
I was
down.
doing that this week actually, where like I was feeling a bit nervous or whatever. I won't get to that, but then I was like, all right, I'm gonna try to bring in that Townsend energy, that strength. That I was feeling a bit scared that I've invoked it. I don't. You do that very often, so it must be a.
So what'd you do? Like
Stan
stop
Townsend,
oncoming traffic or something? Like, would you pick up a fucking 20-foot boat? Like,
He just lifted the engine out of his car. And meditated in the driveway, holding it off the ground.
I was like, he just like launched it 4 blocks. Like,
I'm just at the checkout. I was like, "You all right, Stan Townsend?
Stan Townsend,
Get me a fan."
Stan Townsend's all right.
And the other thing in that notebook I had next to the recline chairs that I haven't talked about was Lara Croft Tomb Raider. Like the concept of every young male, even to this day, on the back of his door having like the poster of Lara Croft. Like that is just so. So many people would have had a poster of Lara Croft in their bedroom.
I know the one.
You know the one. She's got the 2 silver guns.
Movie. Yep.
Lara Croft Tomb Raider.
Mate, I wasn't allowed any of that. Oh my god, that.
No Lara
wouldn't
Croft
happen.
in his house.
No way.
And
Pictures
then
of Jesus.
there's a free Tomb Raider. So there's this 360 song I was recently listening to.
We're back to 360. That is one similarity between the original
I've
song.
quite literally gone from so.
Tomb Raider. Yeah.
Go back, rewind. Rewind.
I want to put that on the soundboard.
That's
Tomb Raider. Yeah, he's like, I want to have a threesome with Tara Moss and Lara Croft. Tomb Raider.
Can you actually play this clip from the start? I actually just want to hear what 360 has to say real quick.
You all envy me. I'm Rap's MCG, cause that's where I like to walk my pet TV. I gotta say this is the best CD. I'm the MVP. I'll be chilling at the barbershop, trying to have a threesome with Tara Moss and Lara Croft.
All I'm thinking about is when...
Does he say Tomb Raider or Womb Raider?
Nah, Tomb Raider, surely. Really?
I thought he just said Womb Raider, which is sort of gross.
Don't ruin it.
Womb Raider.
Because he'd be like fucking him like...
Hey, you're fucking with my mic.
Yeah, now I don't want to know.
You're fucking with my mag.
Headphones.
All I'm thinking about is like just the Aussiest group of teenagers, definitely from like Bunbury, 100%. Wait, Bunbury's in Queensland, right? Has to be.
I'm gonna say it is. I don't know.
Yeah. Real Maroons. Four blokes in a real old like I don't know what you'd call it that. Just like bumping this and like it comes on and they're all just like Tomb Raider. Like every single one of them. Real flanny footy shorts type setup.
Hell yeah.
Play a new song, I reckon.
Yeah, dude. Play Tomb Raider.
We'll get to the explaining soon.
Yeah.
Still have no idea what's going on.
We'll get to the we'll get to the concept soon. Play a song.
All right.
We might never explain it. That might be the whole concept of the pod.
Yeah.
Is just every week we're about to explain what
We're
it's
just
about.
always on the edge.
Yeah.
No concept.
Just the right kind of mix. Always turn you on.
It's always on my radio.
It's cool.
It's cool. It's on here.
The radio station you can call your own.
Serial Carpens.
It's my station.
What you want and what you need.
It's what you want. It's off the hook.
Do you know what listeners like about our station? It's everything.
I like everything.
Our listeners love our station so much that they listen even while sleeping.
I listen to him all the time, even in my sleep. Is that weird?
All right, so
I got water all over myself.
should we get going now?
Definitely.
Yeah, can you tell us what this podcast is about?
All right, back in the
Saddle.
the vibe.
In the dojo.
So yeah, this podcast, it's a bit more of a summer feel. Just
You said that.
It's summer.
He said that.
It's summer, and
And it's a
no, it's
podcast.
just like a little bit of a mix. Like we'll have a SoundCloud where we'll have like the full mix where us talking like music in between, almost like a radio, or just hosting the sort of mix. I was, Quinny.
Yeah.
Our mate Quinny.
Yeah, of
did
course.
like a
Marcus Quinn,
yeah,
yeah.
quintessential mix on
How
JB
good
Light
is it
Sound.
that his name
Yeah, I
is
know.
Yeah.
Quintessential.
Which we
So
may link,
smart.
but yeah, that got me last.
definitely
listened
link,
to that
definitely
year or
link.
so ago, and I was in the truck listening to that, and I'm like, this is so sick.
It's
And
great
I'm
mix.
like, because I'd been listening to Mighty Boosh hosted like a radio show once where they did like it was like a blend of them just what we're doing now, I guess, talking or playing around and then having music. So I was listening to that Quinny thing, and I was like, oh, I'd love to put like us like a pod, like doing skits or whatever. Now we're doing a podcast. In and then have the mix around that as well. So just exploring that kind of thing, and yeah. So
I love it.
Serial
I love it,
Carpens,
Snake.
Serial
FM.
Carpens.
Our man Serial Carpens. If you haven't listened to us before, or you missed the episode, or in the footy season, Serial Carpens was a man very special to us.
Oh.
From a clip of Tom Green, the Tom Green Show, and so in honour of him.
In memorial of him.
Well, see,
he's still alive.
Yeah,
Possibly.
that was weird. What was weird just then?
He works on a cruise ship underground,
He's definitely
in the depths of the
In the
cruise
industrial
ship. I reckon
bit
I reckon
underneath.
He
He
floats.
goes up and down.
I reckon he floats
Okay.
He's with Harold Holt in that
up
submarine.
and down.
Previously on Good Footy Energy's podcast, episode 10.
So there was a video I found recently of he's like on a spring break yacht or something, and it's like
he's on the party boat.
Yeah, the party boat. And
Yep.
I reckon all the captain and stuff, they were like Russian and stuff.
What happens if I push that button there? Can I push this one? Can I push that? What's this do? What about this lever? Can I push this lever? No. What's your name?
Boris. That is all.
And there was a video with a very special guy who's close to all of our hearts here.
Big time.
named the big Cereal Carpens.
Cereal Carpens.
Cereal Carpens.
Thanks, Cereal Carpens.
Cruise here. I just met Kathy. You having a good time getting to know some people?
Getting to know a lot of people. The weather's great. People are nice.
I like getting to know people on cruise ships.
You do?
This isn't really the best place on the cruise ship to get to know each other, though.
Where do you want to get to know each other?
Here, follow. I'll show you a really good place, okay? Follow me, okay?
So for those listening at home, Tom Green is he's just got a girl and he's bringing her down to some area of the boat to like just talk to her, interview her with a microphone. And this is what.
You don't need sun to relax.
So you've been down here to this spot, right?
Oh yeah, this is my favorite spot in the whole boat. Hi, how are you today?
It's fine.
Kathy and I are going to relax. What's your name?
Oh, Carpens, Cereal Carpens.
Cereal Carpens, I'd like you to say hello to Kathy.
Hello, Kathy.
Kathy, I'd like you to say hello to Cereal Carpens.
Hello, Cereal Carpens.
Cereal Carpens, I'd like you to say hello to Kathy.
Hello, Kathy.
Hello, Cereal Carpens.
Kathy, you say hello to Cereal Carpens, okay? Cereal Carpens, this is the smallest elevator I've seen in my entire life.
Okay, that's
It's nice meeting you.
Thank you.
See you later, Cereal Carpens.
You there?
Yeah. See, it's Russian.
So yeah, if you're listening to this on the usual, Apple, Spotify, or wherever, I don't think we'll have the music in it, or even on YouTube. But if you want the full experience, full mix, 9 p.m. summer night, driving down the freeway to go, wherever you're going.
Probably low before lights. If
Probably
I'm going on the
lights.
freeway.
Maybe chuck the mix on.
Yeah,
absolutely.
And tell us what you think.
No,
No, wait. don't do that.
I'm feeling the mix right now. It's Mix 102.3.
Can we say that you're in the mix?
You're in the mix, in the vibe.
Well and truly, dude. It's a vibe.
You're listening to Dingo and the Baby.
Dingo and the baby, 97.1.
Oh, baby.
See, it's Russian. Because
You want me to open
see
the
how
door?
it's Russian? This is a Russian boat. See the door?
It's in Russian.
Yeah, it's in Russian.
Do you know what it says?
Yeah, it says, this way for a lot of fun.
Let's go.
But yeah, what have you guys been up to on the break? Because we haven't done a podcast in.
How long has it been since the last pod?
Maybe about a couple months.
Is it about 2 months?
Yeah,
Three.
Three, I think.
No, 2, because October, November, December.
No, game finishes in. Didn't the
Late.
season finish in September?
End of September, yeah.
And so like start October.
October, November. Oh no, he's right. Yeah, 2 months.
Yeah, it felt like school holidays length.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
School holidays length.
I was staying up a bit later.
Back at
Tuesday
school.
nights.
Yeah, watching CSI Miami, that 10:30 special.
Hell yeah. No, I haven't been up to much. I've started snorting involuntarily while I'm laughing.
Well, no, you were doing that towards the back end of the
Was I?
podcast. Yeah.
Was I? Yeah,
We
okay.
got that on tape.
And marveling at the novelty.
Yeah, right.
Your first snort was on this podcast.
How about that?
Haven't heard it
All
today,
right,
though.
so I've been up to nothing then.
Chilled.
Rubes, you opened up.
Opened my own shop.
your
I've
own
actually been like super fucking busy.
Killing it.
Yeah, so anyone in Adelaide out there for High Marsh Square, that's where all the good vintage clothing is. My man DJ Jesus did an unbelievable promo vid.
That was great fun.
That was huge. Yeah.
Oh, was that Jesus?
Yeah.
Yeah, right.
He just came in with the fucking camera. He's like, dude, I'm gonna whip some magic up, and he well and truly did. It was sensational.
Wow.
Got him this nice little Carhartt jacket, friends and
beautiful
family
jacket.
discount,
Appreciate
20%
that.
off. Yeah, it's a great jacket.
Not wearing that jacket today.
No, it's not the time, not the
I
moment.
bought a shirt.
He got that Roche, whatever it is.
Yeah, to run in.
The run in.
Had a little
Snake,
tennis design.
Snake. What? There was this elite,
Ran in it today, actually.
elite marathon T-shirt. Love that. There was this elite '96 marathon tee. Don't know what marathon it was. Had this awesome like sunset, like I guess like
Yeah.
picture. Anyway, I was like Snake's. I need a T-shirt running. I was like, well, get this one. He's like, oh, I don't know about running in a marathon shirt.
Because actually, technically, they give them to you at the end of the marathon.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
no one actually ever runs in the marathon.
accomplishing it.
Yeah.
I just don't think it fitted well. That was more the reason.
Yeah, right. That's fair enough then.
But have you still got that Pulp Fiction book?
Yeah, I do. I still got that screenplay.
Yeah, so you've got like in your store, you walk in, all around on the walls, there's like stuff.
Yeah, portraits of cool
hanging
shit.
out, and then like clothes on the side. Then right at the front, there's a counter. There's like a glass see-through
Glass
counter
cabinet,
with some
glass
like
cabinet.
real. That's where the real shit is.
Yeah,
that's
right.
where the authentic shit.
Yeah.
Actually, no, the funny shit's at the back.
Yeah, the good stuff's at the back.
The real good stuff.
Yeah.
This shit. Yeah. This coffee. Oh, that's like if I want that.
You talking about Pulp Fiction?
Yeah.
When Barney goes
Yeah.
shopping, she buys shit.
Yeah.
When I drink
Fuck,
my
I
coffee,
keep-
I want to taste it.
I got an idea. I wanted to put in like a sketch of like someone they've got a TV and so they've just broken their TV and they're like, oh, I gotta go go get a new TV and do all the factory get all the settings how I like them. And some guy's like, and the other guy's like, wait, you changed the settings on your TV? He's like, of course I do. He's like, when Barney girls watches TV, she watches on that bullshit shit, okay? I like the fucking color to tell me what I'm fucking doing in the settings.
Yes. I want to watch my TV. I want to see
It's
it.
got to start with someone complimenting the color on the TV. Like,
yes.
I know my TV's good.
Dude, Moses Tarantino is absolutely on fleek.
That's sick.
Are girls still saying that on fleek? Remember that?
Well, you are.
Yeah.
There it is.
It's actually a bit of a vibe.
Yeah.
if I'm fair.
So you got Pulp Fiction. It's like a little novel.
It's a screenplay. It's the
screenplay.
Original 94 screenplay.
And how much is it going for? Because I was like,
I think $30 or $35.
You said like $35. I was like, that's sick. And you're like, maybe it should be $40.
Yeah.
I'm thinking about going in there and buying it.
Yeah, get friends and family too.
I'm going to race
get that
in.
discount.
We'll get that
It's
discount.
dope too because it's the screenplay post movie, so like it's got some pictures and shit in there too. But
cool.
Original 94, it's a good one.
And you're shipping all around Australia as well, so we could just use this as a little ad for you.
We could, yeah.
Yeah, but don't buy that because I'm going to go in there and get it.
It's going.
If you do, it's just.
We're doing.
Let me know.
Steph wants me to do a bunch of. That's my lovely partner in crime and in work, ladies and gentlemen.
It's an illegal business.
At the back. It's like her and like 3 Guatemalan people at the back, like
just like pirating DVDs.
Pulp Fiction. It's a Pulp Fiction themed store. All the like underground black market.
Yeah.
That's what you do.
Stuff.
There was.
How's the market for pirated DVDs these days?
Dude,
that's really dropped off.
Weak. I was trying to tell. I reckon I was trying to tell Motes this recently. This probably won't make the pod, but there's this like I saw this elite. I saw this got a suggestion. This Chappelle show, like thing where he talks about like cancel culture. And he says that like he's doing this like this stand up routine. You can see this like this Asian lady in the front row who's just like hating it. Like she's fucking
I've heard this.
You've heard this? Yeah, right. Yeah, you hear the bit at the end or whatever where she's like anyway, I won't tell you, I can't even remember what like she fucking says, but like he pisses off because he says something. That's right, because her husband's Mexican and like she's Asian. He's like, well, lady, you're gonna have the hardest working kid like in the world. And then she like storms out. She's like, Dave Chappelle, I will never fucking buy one more of your DVDs. He's like, well, actually, lady, Asian people don't buy DVDs. It's like, dude, he's just like non-stop.
Yeah,
it's because he's dating married to an Asian Filipino.
Yeah, Filipino.
Like,
Filipino. Can't say that. It's the whole thing. She's like, can't say that. It's like, well, actually, I date a Filipino.
It's a whole pass to be racist to another race if you.
Yeah, as long as you date the race.
Bringing it back to Cyril Carpens, little Filipino man in the cruise ship, right?
At the back, he's got a little. He was on a Russian cruise ship.
It's like a Russian party ship.
It was a Russian year 2000 spring break cruise party ship. I don't know where they were in the waters. And Tom Green's gone down under the deck to the maintenance area and he's seen this guy, Cyril Carpens.
Dude.
I'm great that this is called Cyril Carpens and we bring some light to the good man because that could have just been lost in the depths of the internet.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
There's maybe one or two. Remember there was that guy who had a song called Cyril Carpens on YouTube? I don't even know.
Yeah, but it had nothing to do with Cyril Carpens, didn't it?
I feel like that was a coincidence.
Yeah.
We're the first ones to do it.
Coming up next, Cyril Carpens.
Yeah.
I was just thinking, like, obviously Snake had some unbelievable good boy footy merch. Exhibit A, DJ Jesus, rocking that nice baby blue number. The next bit of merch that we should do should be I Survived, like the Cyril Carpens like Russian party boat, like the year 2000. Like that would be fucking tight. And then like we can have our own that have like staff on the breast.
Well, like my mum and dad went to Spring Break 2000 and all I got was a t-shirt.
Yeah.
This podcast, just having a vision, is the Spring Break mix party. This is the party.
Holy shit.
In honor, this is the energy of Cyril Carpens.
So there was no thought behind that. It's just
another coincidence.
No. That's what that was my plan the whole time.
Yeah.
What time is it? Well, it's 8:09. Fuck.
Dude, it's time to
get Josh Garlip.
It's time to pop over to me.
I really need a piss.
Yeah, go pee. Go pee.
Real house.
Well, who knows? Well, gee, that was quick.
Yeah.
I haven't even...
Just trying to set myself.
Yeah, all right. Well, I didn't even intro. This man needs this man needs no introduction. He's a pod favourite. We welcome here to the summer Serial Carpens edition of the pod. It's Josh Garlip. I don't know. Can you hear that music there, Josh?
I can, mate. Coming through loud and clear. The steel carpet.
That's cool because we had a few test runs earlier and it wasn't. Yeah. Anyway, how are you going, mate?
Yeah, going good, guys. Just missing a bit of footy. The draft period was good. Didn't get drafted, and just hanging out in the new Republic of WA.
I saw you got nominated for the draft, Josh. Obviously by someone else.
Great content.
What was the feedback you got from the recruiters? Why didn't they pick you up?
They said they really liked my vibe. There was a lot of talk about 9.5 out of 10 on the vibe chart. They honestly, the major feedback was kicking. Couldn't kick with either foot, and then and then aerobic capacity was through the floor, and then also I had the upper body of a 13-year-old. They said. Yeah,
okay, that's pretty rough. Was that Adrian Dodoro from Essendon that gave you that feedback?
Yeah, no. The funny thing is, Dodori actually showed interest, so that was the best thing going for me.
Interest. Well, you would be a ruckman, so you could train up a ruckman in a couple of years.
Yeah.
Well, he said 2 metre Peter was so good. They were like, far out, have we got another 2 metre Peter? But then it didn't rhyme 2 metre Josh, so he was just like not interested.
Yeah. Dude, Garlic.
How you guys going
on the Rallop? Yeah, we're going good, man. We just we have a new setup here. Got a couch. We're just in a bit more of a relaxed mode. We're actually looking at a TV screen of your Instagram. It's got a big full credit square, the orange.
Ooh.
We're in awe of it, aren't we, boys?
We are. And sorry to interrupt you. Searching for your new beach house that you're obviously buying with the profits from the Spotify deal.
Oh yeah, of course. Yeah. I think that's the giant misconception is I quit my job at the West to pursue content full time, and people are like, "Fuck, Josh, you must be rolling in and hay." And but full disclosure, I haven't actually received any money yet, so I'm actually poorer than I've ever been. But no, it's been working about 3 months, like with some good friends, and it's just it's good to finally do something. And the idea with it, Brad actually featured in the first episode, guys. We tried to crack down some Brett Kirk stuff, and I don't want to give too much away, but we're trying to do an audio package, like a documentary every week, and I think that's the one thing. I think that's the plan anyway. So on Monday we've got. You guys don't remember Who Dares Wins, do you?
Of course we do. Tanya Zeta, Mike Whitney, iconic.
Yeah. So I wanted to get behind why did Who Dares Win only go for 3 seasons, because it was so burned into my brain. So I interviewed Mike Whitney. It went for an hour and 45 minutes. And he's the most interesting bloke in the world. He just is screaming at me, and
I've heard he's a massive alpha. Was he giving you alpha energies?
He's giving you alpha energy, but he's just a man that enjoys every day of his life more than anyone else ever. Like, he was the cricketer that almost had a good test career, had 12 tests over 10 years, and then he's a great presenter. And he was on. There was a point he had Australian Gladiators.
Yep,
was a part of the 2000 Olympic coverage. Was Who Dares Wins, and was on the show called Sydney Weekender. And he was just everywhere on anyone's TV screen, killing it. So he's probably one of the most famous people in Australia in the 90s.
Who are we talking about?
Talking about the host of Who Dares Wins.
Can you say that, mate?
Mate, I had Foxtel.
Yeah, I'm just getting up a Google image for. I
was watching Nickelodeon.
Was Mike Whitney wearing a polo shirt with chest hair pumping out of it when you interviewed him?
Oh, was he pumping out Whitneyisms? Did you say?
No, was he wearing a polo shirt that had chest hair pumping out of it?
I don't know. I didn't ask. It was over the phone, but
would have been weird.
I could only assume. I like to think he was. Yeah, at some point. Hey guys. Sorry, go on.
I was just say, if you need me to get in on that one as well for a little bit of an interview, I could help. Maybe. Oh yeah.
Could you actually?
Looking at him now, Mike Whitney. Yeah, I could talk about him for a bit if you want me to get in on the back end again.
I would love you just to be randomly in it. Look, I didn't really know him. I actually didn't know who he was. I can just tell.
I'd probably a couple $100 would be my only fee.
More of a percentage of the Spotify deal.
Yeah. Well, talk us through the Spotify deal. Like, how the hell did you get? How did you get this deal? Like,
Just like
They
being
approached
an
you?
amazing
Did they approach
talent.
How did you get? And while
How did you,
we're here
Josh?
slugging, no, I'm kidding. How did you? Did they contact you?
It was through a third party, so they sort of, I think it was the price point. They saw that I was like kind of nothing, but also had journalism experience.
Yep.
So they were like, "Oh, we can pay this guy not much," and and like because the same company that runs us also doing the Inspired Unemployed.
Yeah, I saw that
podcast.
Well, there's heaps of them popping up at the moment.
I was going to touch on that, Josh. So obviously they've gone for the East Coast Hot Boys in the Inspired Unemployed. Now you guys are the sort of the West Coast equivalent, the three hot dudes from Perth. Do you want to speak on that?
Are we the hot dudes? No one ever talks to us about that.
Well, you said
all.
on the podcast that you were like the poor man's version, or someone gave you a rip. That you were
People rip on us all the time about that. One time, someone wrote, like, we've got a part in our podcast which you would all know if you listened, obviously.
Well, I don't know if they did. They're pulling an Adele, that guy who interviewed Adele, and they didn't listen. Matt Damon. Well, I did listen.
I'm walking out
because I was in it. Yeah. Oh, mate, love the photo as well.
Oh, thank you very much. I organised that, which is pretty cool. Like, all the furniture in that is from my dad's house. So people were like, "Hey, could you find some old 80s, 90s furniture?" I was like, "I think I've got a time capsule that my dad lives in."
That the pattern on that desk chair is like seen to be believed type stuff.
That was used for the train as well. I think.
100%.
School buses.
Yeah.
Also, Josh, I really liked your intro sort of music. One part was you were with Josh Garlett, which is similar how for our podcast we had with Brad Hollis. So I liked that you kind of
drew inspiration.
Yeah, you
from
had
our
that.
podcast.
You need to set the tone and just.
When we did a mood board of what we wanted this podcast to be, there was good footy energies, like the Howie games, Joe Rogan, and then just a bunch of strings, and then it was full credit. Actually, you guys will find this really funny. So last night I was on Twitter and just there, and some guy called Vaccine Ready Bill 123. He
great name.
He goes, "Hey Josh Garlett, are you aware that there's another podcast that is well established on the east coast of Australia called Full Credit to the Boys? How about you get a real name?" And then I was like, "Oh, I didn't know that. Maybe I'll try Howie, or Rogan, or Dylan."
That's good.
I like Dylan. I like Dylan.
Hey, Josh, it's DJ Jesus here. I wonder if you can hear me.
DJ Jesus, what's going on, man?
Oh, mate, not a lot. You're someone who rests in my mind on sort of a throne on a mountain, if you will. And I think of you as sort of a creative mentor. And I just really wanted to play the stinger I made for this new show, Serial Carpens, that we got going on here. And I sort of want you to just think of yourself as like my grandfather or something like that while you're listening.
Okay, son. Go on, son. Play it.
It's time. Brad Hollis, Rueben, Motes and DJ Jesus.
What's your name? Oh, Carpens. Serial Carpens.
Serial Carpens. Serial Carpens.
Hello, Serial Carpens.
Hello, Pepe.
And now, here is your host, Brad Hollis. Brad Hollis.
Oh my God. You know what's funny is I'm on the phone, so it's a bit it's not the great quality, but I still understand exactly what you were doing with that. That was amazing.
I so appreciate that.
Are you aware of Serial Carpens, Josh?
No.
Did you listen to that episode? No, you must have missed it.
I missed that episode.
Well, I'll send you a package deal and you can get up to date, up to speed, because I want you to be in on it.
I'd love to be. Can you send me which episode it is? It was between the footy pods. My top two footy pods were Hutchie's one with Damien Barrett and yourself.
It was the Tom Green episode. For all those listening, it was the Tom Green episode because we chose to bring Serial Carpens up in that episode because the comedian Tom Green is where the video of Serial Carpens is. So as you can imagine, Josh, in the writers' room, we went, all right, put that on the mood board and said, right, locking that in, and that's pretty much why we had Tom Green on, because he's a legend.
That's just the sort of
he's a legend.
Yeah, that's just. So what, you going to social basketball grand final?
Yeah, we're going to social basketball grand final. You know when you play social basketball and or you guys know any social sport, and there's always the tall guy that refuses to go inside the keyway.
Yep.
That's me. And last week the guy yelled at me in my team because it was a semi-final, and I'm like, oh man, I don't care. and he was like, "Stop shooting 3, all right?" Because I think I was like 2 of 17 or something, but I was just like, "Fuck it."
I think you already told that story on your podcast.
Yeah, I know, but this is a different guy. This is a different. I'm not doing the fucking circuit, mate.
Yeah, no, I would love you to be doing the circuit.
What's your social team called, Josh?
I think this one's called SDK, which I've no. It's like a guy owns. He's like a multi-millionaire in Perth. He owns like a light fitting business, and it's called SDK. And so all his employees work, and then I come down as well. Me and my other mate who still come down, and he's actually really, really good. And he's this is such a stupid tangent, but he's got this giant lighting warehouse in the north areas of Perth, and he sacrificed like millions of dollars a year in storage to put an entire basketball court in there. And him and all his mates play at lunchtime. And most of his questions in interviews are like, "Do you watch NBA?" And if they say yes, they've got like a 95% chance of getting the job. So
that's sick.
Dude, get me a job there.
Oh, Josh, that reminds me of in Curb Your Enthusiasm where Larry David moves to New York for a bit and he plays on the softball team the mechanic owns it, but Larry's not really a part of the team, but he's playing on the social team. And then he stuffs up in the end and the mechanic withholds
Just quickly, have you guys been liking the new season?
I haven't. I'm not up to it yet because I've recently started watching it from start, and I'm up to season 10. So
I've been not minding it. What do you think, Josh? You like it?
You enjoying it? Yeah, I really like it. I think like 4 out of 6 episodes of bloody love. Like Leon just makes every time he walks on screen, I'm so stoked.
Yeah.
This is a tangent though. Sorry guys. I was just going to say, how are you guys going? The drafts happened, trade periods happened. How do you think the Adelaide team's going?
Adelaide teams?
Oh, dude, I have not.
Yeah,
I would have no fucking idea.
So,
Josh, we're on summer break, mate. What do you think?
Sorry.
We're not like you pulling a 365 days a year all around. Wait, did you quit your job at the West and gone full force into the?
Yeah.
I love that, mate.
Josh is a
content
content creator
on the TikTok star, mate. The oldest boy on TikTok.
The oldest man on TikTok. The weirdest was the first time I did it. I was like, "Oh shit! You actually have to like make money." And I can't.
Did you have a bit of savings, Josh? Did you have some savings?
Brad's always about the finances, Josh. He's always interested in people's finances.
Do you need to
specifically? How much is in your bank account?
How much is that light guy investing? Is that why you're on the basketball team? You're like trying to work your magic.
Like, if you guys want financial advice, I'm more than happy to give it to you. But that's going to be an extra cost. Like, I just know the value of knowledge. No, mate. The thing is, the greatest indicator of wealth inequality is age. And since I'm old, there you go, guys. I've got a little bit of savings, so I think I've got enough to last 6 months, to a year. Yep. If I make like no money. But now that we've got the pod, it helps. It's not like a full-time job. It's almost like we're working part-time, as in the wage.
It's like 2 days a week.
That's cool.
Like 1 or 2 days a week, so that's good. And then I'm writing basketball as well for ESPN, so that's kind of handy. So it's just freelance.
Well, Josh, we could. Oh, sorry, you go.
No, I was just going to say. So basically, you're doing like pizza delivery on the Wednesday night, and then like a shift at Macca's on the Saturday arvo.
Yep.
People keep offering me work though. They're like, like that. Like, hey mate, my dad's got this storage business. Do you mind? Like, you can pull some shifts in the car if you want. I'm like, I'm fine for a bit. I'm okay. I don't want $10 an hour. But the problem is though, I might not be turning my nose up that in 6 months when I'm cancelled or something.
Josh, I think that's awesome content right there. I think you should definitely start just going out and doing odd jobs for people. I think there's some elite material. That
would be funny. You following, like, you're trying to do this thing, but then you're like, I'm just getting inspiration because remember you had that sort of goatee beard in your videos for a few weeks back. I just really love that. Like, imagine you're a bit down on your luck and you're having to get this job and you've got this beard just keeps growing. Like, I was loving the beard, that goatee, man. It was so classic.
Yeah, it'd be like Undercover Boss, but like everyone knows you're there to work.
Undercover boss is such an underrated concept. Of just like the richest person ever, just being like, who's like wearing a diamond necklace and it's just like, I'm just like you.
It's also really like, it's really bad in terms of like the CEO should know what it's like in the business, and the fact that they don't. Anyway, it's a massive flaw in the show. I could talk about that for hours.
Maybe that's the next investigation. Guys, if you have any investigations, that's the other thing, because we want to do a deep dive on as weirdest topics possible.
Oh, nice.
If you have any, if you want to be a voice, want to be some cross work, you know, do cross. I would love any ideas.
We should do heaps of crossover episodes, like you three and us three, or four, obviously.
Brad's just trying to hitch his wagon to your star right now, Josh.
Yeah, so if you could give me a contact off air from Spotify, I mean, we love our Apple boys, but if the money's right, I'll sell out like a nut. I love
the thing is, with Spotify, there's lovely people. They're just really nice people, and I really am so grateful. So I love them so
I feel like they flew you out to head office, and you've walked in, they're giving you like sparkling water and like, you know, like a little foot massage.
That photo of Joe Rogan on the wall.
Yeah.
Joe Rogan.
Frame Joe Rogan.
Hey, Josh,
do you guys know Joe too? Do you guys know Joe as well? Oh, because like we're colleagues now. So
mate, all the big boys are Spotify exclusive, Josh. You're in the big boy club, mate. You're playing for keeps. The big boys.
Oh,
we could be the South Coast Hot Boys.
Yeah, we're South Coast.
I think after the first episode, they looked at the comparison between Joe Rogan and my abuse, and they were like, it actually doesn't register.
I'd love to compare those stats sometime. But all right, we'll let you run, Josh.
Good luck to FDK tonight, Josh.
Yeah, of course.
It's FDK with an F. What the fuck?
Are you even listening, Matt McCall, whatever his name is? Adele. But yeah, Josh, thanks for coming on, mate. You're a fan favourite. We don't know if you're a fan favourite. I haven't really checked in with our fans, but you're a pod favourite.
You guys keep getting me on, but like they probably don't like me at all.
But I love that what you played in. Go and check out Josh's brand new podcast, Full Credit, not Full Credit the Boys, Full Credits.
Full Credit
You'd have to download Spotify, or there might be a sort of an underground torrent. I'm not sure. You can download that, have a listen. I feature, so win-win. And the little funny thing at the end that I didn't think he was going to put in there.
Oh,
so stay tuned. Go listen. I'm keen to see how it goes, because I probably needed maybe one more podcast. So that it's good.
It's good.
And we needed the in to Spotify as well, so we appreciate that, Josh.
Yep.
Oh, guys, like I can see what I can do. All right. I mean, Spotify have been so good, and like they're the future.
No rush. Yeah, no rush. Set your foundation. Get in there. Then.
Yeah.
Guys, thank you so much. I was just going to say, if you do listen to the pod from this, it's going to get better. Okay.
Yeah, that's the thing, and that's why I'm really happy I'm on the first step, because you get hella people on the first step, like your grandparents, people that are never going to actually listen to the series. That's what we had. It's just human nature, and it is a shame that, because it's like the first one probably it's your first one, so but I think people
you want to
understand that, you know, you can't start on.
You really want to launch at 30, right? Yeah. The funniest is
sorry, here you go.
I know. I was just going to say, like, someone actually commented like on one of the posts somewhere where they were trying to promote it.
Yep.
Someone just replied like an anonymous comment. I found it so funny. Just 2 words. Was okay. So I was like, that's a good start.
Yeah, it is a good start. 5 out of 10.
Yeah. No, it was a great starting one. You can see that's what you're looking for at the start.
Foundations are there.
The potential and go right. Yes. I don't mind it. So
yeah, Josh, I actually unlike these two, I actually have no idea. I don't keep tabs on your life whatsoever. So I didn't know you had a podcast. I didn't know about any of this. So I just want to say hats off to you. That's super impressive.
Yeah, we are
giving it a red hot crack.
We're proud.
It's really awesome. It's really awesome.
We're getting the wrap up. We're getting the wrap up.
Sorry, Josh, it's just my pet hate. We say goodbye to guests and then we keep them on the phone for like fucking 5 minutes.
Yeah, but I'm doing.
You keep asking really good questions.
Yeah, that's what we do,
dude. I'm gonna do condolences soon.
Thanks, Josh. Josh and Mando.
Josh and Mando.
See you later, brother.
Thanks, Josh.
See you guys.
Appreciate it, Josh. Laters.
And I get shit done, boy. He got shut up in his shit out here, he tryna flex.
Everyone on mic. I've just had I've just had a email from a voiceover person here with
Inner Soul Connection and Archangel Michael for protection. Serial Carpens worldwide. Brad Hollis, Rubes, Motes and Clarky. A hot summer vibe that just feels right. You know? Live from underneath the industrial part of a Russian cruise ship. Aye, Captain Carpens. We are loyal to the great and noble Serial Carpens.
Noble, yeah.
Yeah, good boy. Good Serial Carpens energy. Always go full wingspan, Shepherd.
Always go for wingspan, Shepherd. Like, dude, that is amazing. Amazing. That was fucking incredible. Dude, I had a not last Friday before. I've been I bought a carton of Stellas like ages ago. The second week that we had the shop open, when you got your teeth white, you couldn't come. We had like a bunch of Vinos anyway. I bought Stellas and like they were just sitting in the esky for probably a month. And then one day I was like, oh shit, I need to empty this esky. And I did. I was like, the esky stinks, and like the top of the bottles were like rusted a little bit. Yeah. So I was like, fuck, there's like 6 beers left. I've got to finish these. So every Friday I've been putting 2 in like the fridge at Clarity Records. Anyway, when you go pick up my second beer the other week, this other guy working, and he was like, he's like, Rubes, can you actually do me a huge favour? Can you go to H-Shows and get like dinner for me? And I was like, yeah, fucking oath. Like, what do you want? He's like, all right. He's like, waffle with cheese, add bacon, no tomato. And I was like, that's a fucking dope.
That's a dope order.
But yeah, dope order. I would get the same thing with tomato. I would not take out the tomato. You would take out the tomato?
I'd take out the tomato.
Interesting.
If I got bacon.
Yeah, okay.
I would, at that moment, I'd order what he ordered.
Yeah.
To get to vibe off that.
That is
like,
so Brad.
That's a vibe.
That is so Brad. That is a vibe. Oh my God.
He's like, which one's mine? Don't matter, mate.
Doesn't matter. He's like, no, but which one's mine? Like,
I'm like,
left one. Like, there's a tomato in it. Like,
dude,
yeah, always like, oh, left one.
Like, left one. Like, you knew?
Yeah.
You didn't. Like,
Left one. The point of the story though is that
we both got tomato.
Yeah, we both got tomato.
Dude, you're gonna love it.
Dude, it's way better with a tomato, man. I like after that I was like, Steph, dude, like the guy's name's Demon Skull. Crazy. I was like, dude, I'd go get dinner for Demon Skull.
Demon Skull.
Yeah, that's probably the most important part of the fucking story. I was like, I'd go get dinner for Demon Skull, get this, like, peep out this order. He wanted me to get waffle with cheese, add bacon, no tomato. She's like, that is fucking elite. And then we have not stopped thinking about H-Shows for a whole week. She had hens on the weekend. So she's like, on Sunday, I'm going to be rat shit. We're getting H-Shows for dinner. And we went to H-Shows, drove down to Henley, ate it by the beach, and it fucking slapped. It was,
dude, I'm gonna get one tonight.
Oh, it was
already
amazing.
Had dinner, but I'm gonna get one.
You know what? I'm not gonna get the meal because I reckon there's dinner at home. But
I'm just gonna get the
burger.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get the burger.
I'm going the meal. No.
No tomato though, right?
Yeah, I'm going no tomato.
I have to get no tomato as well then. I'm doing it. I'm fucking doing it.
I'll probably leave the tomato on. I don't like.
Oh, well, I need to know because we need to know.
I'm gonna take the tomato off.
Okay. Yeah, I'll order it with it.
I don't like saying like take things off the burger because then I'm just worried they'll fuck with it.
Did you know that you can order your burger extra hot? Because I always...
I'm never doing that.
Right. Because I always complain like to Steph, like I hate driving places to eat because I'm like, it's not the temperature that I want it to be. Like it's never...
If you preempt bad service though and you let it show, you'll get bad service.
What do you mean by that?
If you're in your body language or in what you're saying, you're like sort of saying to the server like, hey, I'm... Usually you guys don't know how to do your job. Here's like a few things that I want you to do. Yeah. But it's like, you got to just pray to Archangel Michael.
Well, I was going to say, I almost feel like you're putting it out to the universe. If you're worrying, going, he's going to fuck the burger, or if you're coming to that negative energy, you want to have a positive attitude. Could you please put some
exactly?
Yeah.
Could you please heat this up for an extra 10 seconds?
Tarks, when Tarks had the coffee thing at the glass house and people used to ask for an extra hot coffee, he used to just put the milk frother on the handle of the cup. So when they grab the cup,
that's fucking amazing. That is absolutely amazing.
The cup's even hot. Must be really hot.
That is so good. No, shout out to Joe Tarker. That is absolutely amazing.
That is a painful thing to receive as someone who makes coffee, and I refuse the label barista. Because I feel like that's golden cage sort of stuff. Oh, you get to call no, I'm pouring liquid into a cup to people that hate me.
Yeah.
They do hate you.
You're listening to Dingo and the Baby.
Nice.
Yeah, play a song, please.
I'm helping about this whopper now.
What's your name?
Oh, Carpens, Sergio Carpens.
Sorry, I was just like, I was in a daze just then. I was just thinking about that Whopper.
It's easy to do so on the couch.
Easy to do.
Are you guys enjoying the new set?
Loving
Cool.
the new set.
Cool.
Loving the couch, dude.
I'm happy about that.
My microphone's heavy.
Oh, your microphone's heavy? We're too freaking bad. Okay, Jesus. Oh, your arms hurt, dude. That's too freaking bad.
That's a good accent.
Hey, thank you.
All right, what are we doing next?
Motes think about that Whopper. Stereo Carpens.
All right, so Jordan DeGoey.
Yeah.
Got done with the bit of trauma over in the US. Clarky, you know about that?
No, what's going on?
Oh, he just got in a fight. And
Who did?
Did he? No, I didn't know that.
He got in a fight.
Him and a mate. He got done. He got like.
Is it a footy player?
Yeah.
I thought he inappropriately touched another woman.
Yeah, or something like that. And
Yeah, then there was a fight
There was an
after.
altercation, but I think he got off that charge of groping.
Right.
But it was funny because he was there in America with Monster Energy.
Really?
Yeah, there was like this sponsor, which
I did not know that.
We looked like he was displaying some Monster Energy.
Well, that's what I was thinking. It's like, you know,
He's manifested that.
I saw some lady. There was like a video of some lady. She's like a whole Christian woman going like the monster.
666.
Yeah, it's the M.
Yeah.
You know, like the M. It's got the 3 lines.
Oh yeah.
In like Jewish or
Torah.
thing, they represent 6. So it's like as you take a sip of the thing, you're 666. Unleash the beast is their slogan, I believe.
Wow.
So it's like I would, if I'm DeGoey, who he's already on the line a bit.
Yeah.
Don't be. I mean, I don't know. If
Yeah, he's
it's how it
tiptoeing
matters.
in a
Just-
dangerous area.
Actually, but then because the other part of it, which I always think is funny, like there was another guy.
Another guy.
Uh,
Another guy at the front of Ted's house. Sounds like a massacre.
The tattoo, he was there having drinks with some sort of tattoo artist guy. I don't know where he was from.
Jordan DeGoey was at the bar having drinks with a tattoo artist.
Yep. So he's flown to
York?
wherever he is in America to do
He's
a
in New
full-on
York.
training camp sponsored by Monster Energy. So he's surrounded by all the boys.
That would be a crazy, just quickly, that'd be a crazy training camp. Imagine walking out, like, you ready for training camp? Like,
Imagine they're just
Monster
doing,
Energy.
they're just doing like BMX jumps.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
And
just
drink.
like pulling dirt weights.
It's like, are you sure I should be drinking this? And he's like, you drink it, right? Here, you come here to do it, you drink it. Instead of Red Bull and vodka when they were out there doing Monster Energy.
Monster
vodka.
Energies,
That's
yeah.
your first problem.
Yeah.
But so he got an altercation, and I don't want to speculate because I don't really know what the hell happened, but I almost imagine it's like DeGoey, you know, maybe got a big, it was almost about to like, it was got a little bit of an altercation, but then it was about to settle down. But then his mate with the tattoo just come in and bottled someone. It's like this is the guy. This guy took it to another level. It's almost like everything was all right, and this guy's like, "This ends now." And like, was that too much?
Dude,
like
spot on reference.
Yeah. We actually
Spot
have
on
that
reference.
in the serial in the
Cyril Carpens?
no
way.
It ends now.
This ends now! Oh, shit. Was that too much?
That's his mate, who's just completely like take it to another level of like just when DeGoey's like, where?
Exactly.
The Monster Energy
Huge
where
ohs.
like he's like this guy. It's just the classic kind of that guy's on another wavelength.
Yeah.
Like he's just like bottle. He's straight to bottle. DeGoey's like,
tattoo
what are
artist.
you doing?
He's a tattoo artist.
Yeah,
And that's that 666 sip.
Yep.
I saw
Bingo.
that video of the lady like looking at the logo, but like it's just like I just feel like it looks like an M. Like
Yeah.
like I think she's looking at it too far.
Nice. Looks like an M. Well, it is Monster Energy.
Like maybe the fact that
It is
their
Monster Energy.
name is Monster is the most disarming thing about the company.
Absolutely.
They're going for that.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
You don't
Motes
reckon
is
they-
definitely onto something
Yeah.
here.
But yeah.
It's like, yeah, all this talk about beasts. Like, see, it's right there.
They're going for that, lady. They're open about that. With their intention. It's like it's in the brief they gave to the graphic designer.
Monster Energy.
But then Crow's also signed with Hungry Jack's recently as
Yeah.
their major partner, which I was
How
going to
good's
say.
that?
It's funny because I was almost going to be like, I don't know if that's the most integrity signing because it's like, it's junk food and they're like athletes and all that. But then we've just been here talking about HJs.
Yeah, that's so random. 'cause
Fetishization of
Loving it.
Yeah, that's pretty random though that you've brought that up, considering that we just spoke about Whoppers.
I do think that the Crows kit does look a lot better with Hungry Jack's on it as a sponsor. Like,
wait, do the Eagles still have it?
I don't know. If they do, if they don't, that's
well,
a huge coup.
This is the analogy that I'm sort of seeing. So we've got Josh Garlop. He's got the Spotify. Is there sort of like, West Coast have got the Hungry Jacks. Now Crows have got the Hungry Jacks.
Yeah.
Josh Garlop out in the West gets the Spotify deal.
Yep.
Is this our Hungry Jacks?
Yeah. This is our Hungry Jacks.
Yeah.
Can we get an Apple exclusive deal? They even do them.
True. Do we need to just leapfrog?
Yeah, do we need to just
I feel
visionary
like if we got signed up to Apple, they would give us like iPod Nanos.
That'd be good.
That'd be fine. I'd be fine with
pretty
that.
good.
Just like on the Crows, to talk a bit of footy, I thought you'd like this, Brad. During the week I saw the Crows recruiting manager and he was introducing the 4 new Crows players to the rest of the squad.
Yep.
And he sort of just said like some really nice things about him, this one, he was picking up his mate for training every day because his mate didn't have a car, and this guy was organising a group of training. And then he went through some physical attributes and he went to the first one and he was like, this guy, he can jump really high, he sits on people's heads, and he's a really fast runner, he'll run all day, and he just loves footy. And then for the next 3, he was just like, because there's a bit of stuff in the media about the Crows drafting really short guys. For the 3 short guys, he's like, this guy, he just knows how to play footy. And he said that for all 3. And it was just like refreshing to hear that. It's just like, mate, we're not looking at the fucking beep test. We're not looking at all these metrics that we go for. I've watched these guys play footy and they're really, really good at it.
That's good. You need like a Zach Butters and just... how tall are they? Because they've already got Ned McHenry. You wouldn't be able to be too short.
I'd be nervous of Ned.
I met Ned McHenry.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he came into the shop on because Snake posted something on his story.
Wow.
Yeah,
really?
He had a look at some Nike jumpers, didn't buy anything.
Snake's going to look for a cut now, mate. Oh, I didn't buy anything.
Ned.
Now, he tried a few things on. They weren't... I was being brutally honest. It was just too short in length, the one that he wanted. But just on the
What'd
Crows...
you say about me?
Nothing. Just said you're a great guy. Great man. I think. I don't know. Might have said he's a bit weird too. I definitely do that. I'm like, yeah, he's a fucking legend. He's one of my closest mates, but like, he's a bit of a weirdo.
Sometimes.
Don't come on the podcast.
You get Ned on, sit him right there in the couch.
In the middle.
Danger zone.
Just on that though, the Crows. When was the draft? I didn't know there was a draft. When was the draft?
It was a couple of weeks back. Yeah. Oh, it was last week.
Really?
It was last week.
Last week.
Who did the Crows draft? What draft?
3 guys that know how to play footy, mate.
And they're short. They're all short.
And then 1 tall guy. And other man.
And I'm pretty sure Cal Toomey nailed his Phantom draft.
Oh, he always does.
I want to get him on and talk about it at some point.
Yeah, he was pumped up on Twitter. And like, this is just like, Twitter is such a dumpster fire. Like, he got 12 out of 12. And one was like a father-son selection or something. And like, these people were just like, oh, you got 11 out of 12. One's a father-son selection. Like, just nitpicking. Just let him have. He got 12 out of 12, mate. Like, it's to be applauded. He's the best in the business.
I reckon we love that Rainstone Cowboy. Just before we go, I think if we're ever to go interstate and we're to hang out with Cow, like it should be before like for instance, before he does his Phantom drafts or something, and we get him so fucked up that he just he gets it so wrong. Like, I would love that because he's always getting it right, isn't he? Just like on a heater, he always gets them right. Like it's like you said, he got 12 right.
The first 12,
he's definitely gotten 15. I've already got 15
from like the first 10. It's really like a bit of a lucky dip on who people pick. Yeah. So getting the first 10 to 12 is very impressive.
That's pretty good. Well, because remember when we had him on the podcast earlier in the year, I mentioned, how'd you go on the thing? And he said, he was pretty, not defensive, but he was like, defensive. Mate, he put me in line, put me in check.
He did.
He said, you fucking listen next year and you pay attention, Brad. And I said, I'm paying attention.
And that you did?
I did.
I've got a conspiracy theory that Cal Toomey is actually the puppet master of the whole AFL. and he goes around to these guys. He's extorting them. And he's like, at pick one, you will take Jason Francis.
Yeah.
And anyway, I'm investigating that. Maybe that's an investigation for Josh.
Ooh.
True.
That's good.
That's not a bad shout. That's a good call, Motes. Another investigation could be, is Jason Horn-Francis the best name in the fucking world at the moment? Because that is like the strongest name ever.
Yep.
He's a ball. His name.
That photo of him sleeping in the Guernsey after the draft was very good. Warmed my heart as a Kangaroos fan.
Yeah, mate.
Yeah, Motes would be tickle pink at the moment.
I'd be calling him Francis like in The Departed. He's like, Francis.
Francis.
And he probably wouldn't know. I'd have to tell him.
Motes, can you? I love that we always speak about The Departed. Can you do Mark Wahlberg in The Departed for me? He's like, it's fucking your mother or whatever.
How's your father? Tired for fucking my mother.
Yeah.
Thanks for that.
I love that. Actually, Clarky, can you get that scene up where The Departed, they're playing golf and Alec Baldwin's like, you married? He's like, yeah. He's like, oh, he's talking about. He's like, let's everyone know you're not gay. Or not gay. Yeah.
I just love that thumbnail.
How's your wedding coming along?
Great. She's a doctor.
Oh, that's outstanding. Marriage is an important part of getting ahead. Lets people know you're not a homo. Married guy seems more stable. People see the ring, they think at least somebody can stand the son of a bitch. Ladies see the ring, they know immediately you must have some cash and your cock must work.
Yeah, it's working. Overtime.
I'm glad to hear that.
Oh, shit. Just go. Can you please just go to the... No. Let this roll. Let this roll. Yeah.
This one?
Yeah. Play it.
Sorry, I'm late. Staff Sergeant Dignam is our liaison to the undercover section. His undercover work is extensive. He's here to give us his report, Sergeant Dignam.
Okay. My people are out there. They're like fucking Indians. You're not gonna see them, you're not gonna hear about them, except through me or Captain Queenan. You will not ever know the identity of undercover people. Unfortunately, this shithole has more fucking leaks than the Iraqi Navy.
Fuck yourself.
I'm tired from fucking your wife.
How's your mother?
Good, she's tired from fucking my father. Good. Today, girls, what I have for you is microprocessors. Somebody, as you may already know, stole 20 microprocessors from the Mass Processor Company out on Route 128. These are the kind of processors they put into computers that could put a cruise missile up the ass of a camel.
It's a good scene
from a couple 100 miles away. These little pieces of plastic are worth about $100,000
He's
a piece.
interviewing Leonardo DiCaprio.
Guy working for the company 2 months. Walks right out the front
He's like,
door
oh,
with a
you were a
box of
little
processors.
fucking...
Has a ticket book for Florida on
He
Wednesday.
works out like his
On
whole life
Thursday,
story type thing. Yeah.
Found in a dumpster. You know where that dirtball started his life? Southie Projects.
What was his name? The Departed.
Miles Kenneth.
Holy shit, that's Family Guy where they say the name of the movie.
Yeah.
The Departed.
Fucking genius, huh? Who forged your transcript, dickhead?
This guy's, his old man runs the
Imagine if they just only did one take. They just nailed it.
Yeah,
It's just like,
I bet he did. I bet
Scorsese's like, got it.
Yep.
And I love that about Scorsese. I don't know if he does it. But
No, he doesn't. Keeping it real.
Got a guy
That reminds me,
says he
pause that
has
for a sec.
Costello's
It reminds me of the current profile picture for the Good Footy Energies Facebook page is me doing a prayer in crow's gear that Rubes took to promote
Great photo.
his vintage
Great
clothes
Great photo.
at Gazer Oval.
Great oval.
And we went there and he put the clothes on me and he took a photo. It was so much glare. It was very sunny, right? And so you
Huge
could
glare.
barely see the iPhone. He took a photo and there's so much glare. He's like, yeah, we got it. One take, first photo, nailed it. And we did have it. And I'm sweating.
Dude,
I'm like, do we have it? Like,
he was so skeptical. He was just like, nah. And I showed him. Brad's like, you got it. He's like,
I'm gonna do better than that.
And then I reckon, like, we're like, should we just take another one? And we did. And we're like,
nah, you can feel when you
Yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Because I'm not that. I'm happy to go first one, bang, go a bit rather. It's too. You get too in the head.
Exactly.
Trying to
Then you're there too long. Then you're there too
Trying
long.
to reinvent the wheel.
Mate,
Yeah, can't be done.
Spent many hours.
It's a great story. Yeah, I remember I went and picked Brad up and like drove him. You know, literally like, I don't want to give away Brad's address, but it was very close to Gazer Oval.
Yeah, it's like between 2Ks and 100, you know.
Yeah, it'd be more like 500 meters or something. Probably work it out, kids. But yeah, we got there. It was so sunny. It was so sunny, and it was huge glare. I could not see a wink of my phone on full brightness. And I was like, yeah, I reckon about here. Had a good backdrop of the Easterly Hills.
It was a good backdrop.
It was a great backdrop. I was like, all right, Brad, put your jukes up, Johnny. And you got it in the prayer symbol, and I was like, yeah, I think we got it. And fucking oath, we got it.
All right, go to a song and
play us out.
Play us out, Stan. We'll do an outro.
Yeah, definitely.
After the song.
Definitely.
What's your name?
Oh, Carpens. Sergio Carpens.
All right, that comes to the ship's just about to dock into the next port. Next port in downtown
party
Russia, Estonia, somewhere in the USSR.
In the Balkans, maybe. Who knows?
Nah,
It's party
international waters.
Anything goes.
Anything. Hey, that rhymed, dude.
Did it?
No, it didn't.
What?
I'm thinking about that Whopper.
Worst rapper ever.
International waters.
Thanks
What
for
was
that.
it?
Anything goes.
Cereal Carpens brought to you by Hungry Jacks. We're on that Hungry Jacks money.
Yeah,
And
we
imagine-
are,
yeah, imagine
baby.
they're like, oh, it's good money.
There we are, baby.
They actually have some good health options.
Like, you can definitely get like a fruit box, like
The
with milk.
Impossible Burger tastes exactly like real meat as well,
If
which
you
is
just
cool.
ask them to heat it up, it gets rid of the bad
Yeah, dude.
enzymes.
Extra hot patty.
I'm going to go to Hungry Jack's right now.
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
I can't wait. I can't wait.
But yeah, thanks for joining us on this this mix. Hopefully you enjoyed the mix. DJ Jesus in there.
Oh, can we just get a quick round of applause? You can probably do a virtual applause for my man DJ Jesus.
Yep.
On the board.
Keeping us
Thank you very
afloat.
much.
Keeping us afloat.
Incredible.
Hey, I'm essentially the Serial Carpens of this podcast, working away
You
underneath the ship. I'm in the
No
basement.
one knows how much work this guy puts in. We do, well, me and Mote specifically do nothing.
We're here for leisure.
Yeah.
I'm Tom Green. You guys are Kathy.
Yeah, we're both Kathy.
Hey, Kathy, I want you to meet Cereal Carpens.
Hello, Kathy.
Hello.
Oh, wait, I was Serial Carpens just then.
And on that note, we hope you enjoy the rest of your summer night and
Yeah, just get a deck chair
keep
and get
on rolling.
sit out the back and put one up for your feet. That's what I reckon. 2 deck chairs, 1 person.
Actually, can I play? I want to play us out with. Well, Clarky's going Wingspan. It was either that, or we could do Wingspan, or we could do
the orchestra version.
Yeah, or do you want to save that for?
Save it.
Might save that. I've
There you
got
go.
like a bit of audio that I've had for a few years, been waiting to put it somewhere on a podcast.
Waiting in the wings.
I've had a very lonely folder in my laptop. Well, actually, it was on my old computer. I transferred it to my laptop, and I kept it there the whole time. The bit of audio of. Well, actually, I'm pretty sure I explained it. It's about I was watching the cricket online once, and I just heard this. It's a really good Australian conversation up in. I reckon there was the Redbacks versus Queensland. It's just up in North Queensland, just having mate, a bit of a yarn. So I want to play you out on that, and
Play it, Stan.
yeah, have a good week.
It's good to be back.
Good to be back.
So just listening to, I was watching cricket Redbacks versus Queensland, and just listen to this real Aussie conversation that's being picked up by the mic somewhere. Okay.
Well, I saw Huey was up in the stand this morning on safety. Yeah, probably. Righto. Let's catch up, bro. 0 knots. I know where we should have been. Hey? 0 knots. No, we've been alright, bit hot. Yeah, I know. We went out the front this morning just for a little while. That's what I said to Oakley. Kyle and that should go and just throw a few liveys off them rocks along. Well, they were getting salmon in there this morning. Yeah, that's right. You get a couple of nice liveys and just... Because there'll be no rollers annoying your lines and shit. So. Like glass. Yeah. And there was no one fishing all them stairs along there. Might do that this half if the boys are... Yeah, they didn't come and tide later on. Might be a bit late later tide. Well, usually the run out's better, but I think it's coming in. Yeah. I reckon a bit of northerly this time of year. The salmon comes in.